Hey Twin Flames! So I'm excited to show you this message. It's the third or fourth time I've been trying to get this out. Audio first problems, then memory issues. Okay, hopefully this works. I will probably be speaking fast. Look at our prince. He may be hiding, but we are all morphing into we are growing up, maturing spiritually, and it may feel like morphing into a goddamn werewolf, but painful and all. It's part of our mastery of love, and also our divine feminine and masculine. A crow just flew by. It's not just a mastery of love, but a mastery of full integration of ourselves, and are those holes in ourselves, those holes inside where our inner child hides, is probably being encapsulated by our hearts, our higher hearts, and it's just that light is just brightening up that room. It's just filling up that hole. I think divine masculine, you're understanding parts of your integration, like parts of your soul that you may not be happy about, and your heart is really shining on that, so you can fill those gaps or fix those essences about yourself, those characteristics you may not like. Divine feminine, you're mastering being with Source's plan and surrendering to what God wants you to do, or whatever you believe in wants you to experience. The Two of Cups came out. These three were just three that flew out. This one was I wish that those videos worked, but okay. So the perfect union, this was in reverse. The passionate, perfect, eye to eye, illuminated by full truth. The union is about to come, which is causing us all to be the fool, and there happens to be a heart stuck behind that one, and causing also us to have this decision. Divine feminine is being illuminated by her. This is the shadow work that she does that's pushing her towards that decision, that illuminating partial truth, because it's a lot about free will. No one's going to tell you the truth. Any reader that tells you, you have to also know through your heart. You have to feel it through your heart. If it's your twin, if it's your divine partner, if it's your life partner, if you need to end it, if you need to protect them. And as mine goes along, my truth is that with my if you've seen the last videos, my life partner that twins are going to be having, some have to be walking away. I don't know if you're in my boat for specifically that, but I am now. Oh wow, that bird just flew really close to my head. That's cool. You see it, guys? Where is he? I can see it right there. Alright, I'll make another video on that specific story. There she is. She's looking at the bird. Okay. So guys, so much nature, it's distracting me. Okay. Yeah, we're going on with this. I can't believe it was I might just post those videos anyway to have you guys get that message, but it was only 3 minutes long. There's no point. All right, so this is a balance between masculine and feminine. Could be, like I said, these integral parts. He's never felt, these boys never, and I mean boys, men also, they've never felt. I'm 26, okay? A lot of people think I sound much younger, but yeah, these men don't know how to always be themselves in their truth and in their feelings, and they're finally getting that. Feminine also, it's like that masculinity is coming in too. 1-4, and on the clock it's 4-3-3. So galactic support intensely for this struck of intuition of your purpose, full. Oh my goodness, look at this kitten. Hey. And this one too, my little Jaja. Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue. My Jaja. It's the alarms for a reason, right, guys? Sound the alarm. Sound the alarm. Hey, Jaja, wanna say hi? She has so many names. I like how she's a little bit cross-eyed. It's beautiful. Okay. They were both adopted from a shelter, and they ended up being just like sisters. So, kind of like the community. We all found ourselves with each other and really help each other. Now, deciphering this true love mystery. So yeah, that's both the reason why we are all balancing out and acting the full integrating parts of ourselves that we forgot, or healing that inner child, picking them up and moving them away from the monsters. So that's happening, leading our intuition that's pushing us into the dark, but being that Queen of Swords, both vocally and just cutting that out. In the last video I had this Queen of Swords, and I saw the kittens over here climbing that tree next to me, so I showed it, and one of the kittens swiped at the camera when I said say hi. And it's kind of like what the Queen of Swords needs to know. If it's not fully in what you feel should be happening at that moment, you're gonna swipe that out and cut that out, tell people off when they need to, because you're in the thick of your extension, and you are mirrored. It's mirrored both between, let's see if I can get this lighter, darker, lighter. Yeah, it's a little, that's better. Yeah, so this owl, lion, if you're a Leo, it could be, I'm a Leo and a Cancer moon, and my twin is a Cancer, so it could just be super mirrored. Everything, even the readings are becoming that way. So in this one, in this card, it's just showing like we're going into our angel powers, angelness, angel essence, I am presence. That full moon, that it's not a full moon, but it will be once we're in full union, and it's like that person is trying to get to that fullness, to that love. Green is all about love, that true love, and letting everything go and being that zero to become that one with your twin, that Two of Cups. Okay, finally got that out. And this one will be our divine feminine's message, but also masculine's feminine parts. Okay, because they are again morphing into who they are fully. Integration is happening, and it might feel like it hurts like a werewolf. Okay. 8 of Wands. So communication, you guys, on both ends, both people want to communicate with each other. I think right now it's divine feminine's position to, if she has already sent unconditional love and that person knows he can come home, that seed is planted, then divine masculine is going to be the 8 of Wands. He's going to be making that, or wanting to make that that gesture, that communication. Okay, this is a wish also. Like, this is going to be kind of like going through that path, going through that risk, that intuitive route, that it's like doing it for you. The Queen of Wands. Did we get another Queen of Wands? Oh, yeah. So this is another oh, it was a Queen of Swords. So this is just like passionate. The reason that someone's cutting out something, it might be like to someone in their presence, is because it's for their true illuminated truth. It's for their true love. I think it's for what they deserve, is what they deserve. Does that make sense? It's like divine masculine is doing this because he knows that he deserves something, and he's going to probably work through that. His intuition is going to let him do that. So divine masculine, specifically 3 of Cups, 3 people are involved. 8 of Wands. Wow, divine masculine. We just got the 8 of Wands, and now you got the 8 of Wands. Check that out. It is. And I just thought, if feminine should stay in her doing nothing mode other than continuing to harbor feelings of love, sending him affirmations in love all day long, focusing upon herself and her creativity, but really not forcing, letting go of control issues and letting this unfold naturally. Yeah, the Eight of Wands, again, see, that just proves it. I thought this was for you, and then masculine pertained specifically, that card was to you. You got the Ace of Wands again, along with the Three of Cups. You may be in a relationship or a commitment right now, but you are thinking of someone else. Could be your twin. And Justice, yeah, the Justice card, I feel like it is your twin. You feel justified for this slight new interest, or this new slipping away from what you have currently. The Two of Wands is decision for love, for true love and for true passion. And in this card, it's depicted someone's fighting off some wands, someone helping the defenseless. And my twin is most masculine, are like knights, and mine is like a knight in the fact that many facts as to why, but one of them being that he helps, defends the weak, and those type of stuff. So divine masculine, what else is pertaining to you specifically with the divine feminine deck? The Six of Pentacles. So you're missing her. You're missing your past relationship, someone from your past, your twin. Your Ace of Wands, that's not in your grasp right now. It was in reverse, so it's a delay. Does she love me? She love me not. She loves me. She loves me not. And it may be what she's doing, but you know that maybe that's what she's doing, and that's what you're doing in your mind, and you're both thinking about each other. So you're gonna make that walk to each other. That Ten of Wands, that completion, you're gonna make that walk to what you know you're chained to, or you're gonna unchain yourself from what you know you don't need to be. It's done, level complete, karmic level, karma ending. Sequence is starting to be changing, a new sequence that regards the Queen of Swords. You cutting stuff out for love, so cutting that stuff out for true love, and this happened already 3 or 2 times in the deck. So you got doubles twice with the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So really make that message, and whoever you feel like you need to go towards and cut out people. Don't feel bad for cutting people out that you need to. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so this is like your most valuable thing. You're not gonna sit around and lose something because you're holding on to something that you know that you don't value anymore, and you're not gonna lose something that you know you want to hold on and value to something that is not worth it. Okay, you're gonna go crazy like a rabbit for your twin, I believe. The Knight of Wands, yeah. Unless that's the page. Again, that neck tilt, you guys, that neck tilt. And I just am like planning on getting extensions that are about 32 inches long, and I'm really short, so this is what's gonna look like. It's gonna be interesting, guys. Everything is coming up quick. And I remember I told you should go watch that movie, the Sex and the City 2 movie, where they actually get married the right way, and he puts on that shoe when he proposes instead of an engagement ring. You guys, divine masculine, I feel, is coming if you guys act accordingly and are doing things correctly. Don't take my word for it. A lot of people are saying, I've heard readers say this over and over for years. That's true. You might have missed many boats and waves, like many waves, timelines, because people like me, I'm cutting out timelines as it is with my what I thought was life partner, and I know that those are real. Many twins are going to be having that perfect person to teach them while their twin is gone. But it's up to you to know that, what if a perfect person is around? Are you going to really leave that perfect facade, even if it is you're completely honest with that life partner about your twin, and they are too? It's going to be hard. I'm going to try and be honest with you guys, for you to leave them for your twin, unless your twin is also perfect. Because I haven't had a mean twin, but a lot of people have mean twins. I just am not in communication with mine, and I do understand why. But I'm trying to tell you guys that what was I trying to tell you guys? Well, dang, it's like messages are going so fast. Again, just understand that you gotta clear that space. No marriage for anyone but your twin, I believe. And marriage is kind of a natural anyway. So if anything, it is for your twin spot. And that's what I'm saying, is that they're coming, and people kind of are saying, I've heard people say, you have to be integrated, you have to be on on your game. You know, you can't just expect to be on the volleyball team or the softball team and be played out in every game. If you want, yeah, the games are coming, but if you want to be played out there, you know, if you want to get any action, you're gonna have to really wake the fuck up. So if you gotta be honest with yourself, you know. If not, then hey, some people are real tired, getting older, and just can't do that anymore. No jabs, but I'm just trying to get you guys to wake up, that do stuff to make yourself feel younger, and even if it is mentally, to be there for yourself, for your soul, responsibilities to your own soul self, to get what is coming towards you, instead of just sitting back and waiting for it. Come on, guys, this is work, light work, okay? And on that note, don't feel helpless and hopeless, okay? There is a path you walk towards these mountains, these decisions, this spiritual mature number, before your endings and completions and new beginnings, okay? Before 9 and 10 is 8, and it's a really kind of like 8. When I think of the number 8, it's kind of like that number. If it was a character, it would be someone just like this, who knows, like, look at his posture. It's not completely helpless and hopeless, but it's kind of like, I'm 8 now. It's like not like 6 or 7, where it was like that last reading, 6, I described as that child that is not 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's totally available for these like scary moments to approach it and manifest in its life, like the coals. And it's up to 7. It's up to yourself to reach 7, spiritual mature, and 8. 7 is spiritual number, reach that, and then 8 is spiritual maturity. So in order to get that, you have to go through it. You got to go through it. And I think that's what people are going to understand, that everyone's going through it, divine feminine, masculine, including me. My life has changed with every reading I give you guys. It seems like with the advice that I get as it occurs to me, and I give myself and you guys, the next reading, life has changed in a huge sense, as to now I have to heed my own advice, and I was right. So along with the what I've been telling you about the life partner committing blasphemy, and me protecting my son from that, and in turn healing divine masculines, mama didn't heal me or protect me issues, simultaneously or vicariously, you know, by protecting myself and my son, I'm actually, I think, healing that, protecting them from the life partner that was needed some healing in turn. And so the last time I saw you guys, I was kicking that person out, and I still have, that person is out, but I have realized that, you know, Jesus, it's not a Jesus syndrome, but I was led to be shown that my feelings of maybe I can't help him because I saw visions of a sad life, really misunderstood and ending in possible suicide, or just a lot of unfair things. The world's rough out there, okay? Even our life partners, if they are people that have Metatron, metaphysically have and merged with an angel like Metatron or Michael or anyone to come into twins' lives and help feminine's lives as a perfect, like what a twin would be. That person, they, like I said, if you feel like regular people are being attacked, I know this is hard to follow, it's a really rough morning, but please try. I'm gonna figure out how to tell you guys the whole story better, but what I was trying to fill you guys in is what was happening with me with that. And organically, yesterday was the reading where I found out the night before some blasphemy stuff. You guys can look at that. And I removed that, and in turn found out that that's probably healing masculine, divine masculine twin, by doing so. But then I figured that I can take it upon slightly, not fully, to help that person heal. And it's like Jesus going in with the leprosy, and Jesus, it was a twin flame, so it kind of is just raising the vibe again up in the world. You're gonna have to really use your discernment, and again, keep these people away from your kids and away from stuff, okay? You can't have that. If you're gonna be strong enough to help them still, that's on you. That's my boat right now. There could be different boats that are breaking off into what it is, okay? So that's where I am now. The whole Jesus and the helping the lepers. See, people, getting tired already. Okay, you guys got seek the truth. See, that's like what I'm telling you, is that You guys got to seek the truth and not just be an ego. Be really honest in every step of the way. It's really important. So, yep. Divine masculine and feminine get also advice as to really, lead these inner children. Lots of people that you are going to come into, you can heal. Lead these inner children through you, and you might be going through your inner work too and be cloaked in the hermit like, but you're being followed by so many sacred paths. You're opening, being a catalyst spiritually to many sacred paths, okay? Both male and female, masculine energies and feminine energies. 3 of Pentacles, 3 people are involved with really love, working on something of love. I think both masculine and feminine are getting that. I'm going to go ahead and tell a quick story for divine feminine and masculine, and I had written out a personal reading that I wanted to. It hasn't been done yet. It's just like the spots where the cards go. Let me find that. All right, so I have this here. We're gonna find out what all these questions we're gonna find out answers to, because I feel like the people that have been seeing readers tell them that they're coming this whole time. Let's use my channel right now for not just necessarily saying it's coming. I'm not gonna feed you guys like it's just coming, but he is, if you act accordingly. Okay, so if you do this, what will happen? If you do what I've been telling you to do, what will happen? Wow, your twin will be understanding, like he's gonna like get that. It's lit. It's kind of like that initiation sequence started if you do your part divine feminine, and if you do your part divine masculine, what will divine feminine do? And see, that is basically remove the mask from everyone around you in your life, and also show you this part of, I think, the fire within you, help you just be stronger, and also help you see like that everyone else is two-faced out there. Like I said, it's rough out there for a twin. So okay, we'll go first with masculine, because feminine are really understanding their feelings, masculine are starting to barely. So this is how your souls are talking. Okay, this is what I wrote down first. So this is how your souls are talking. Okay, divine masculine and feminine. Let's see, what deck should we use? Let's use this one. This is how your souls are talking. 6 of Swords. Oh, so leaving. Both people are leaving things. Leaving, I want to say, if you're blocked and they left you, and, this could also be a sense of coming back to that, or you understanding the reason why that had to happen, the separation. And this could also be a separation from their karmics towards you, okay? And that is if you do what? Divine feminine. Your masculine will come in if you do what? The 4. Oh, the Lovers in reverse. Okay. So it's a 6. So the Lovers in reverse, that means if you take away anyone in that spot, that is either a husband, a boyfriend, even maybe a life partner, make that your friend, okay? Make that your friend. Wouldn't it be beautiful if divine masculine understood that it was a perfect life partner, where you understood that even though you just wanted to heal them and help them, you don't want them as a life partner. You want them just as a friend. You don't need a life partner. That's what I'm saying. You're your life partner, and divine masculine is within you. So the more you get to know yourself, the more you get to know him. Is maybe that's why all these romance angel cards of getting to know each other is coming up, huh? Give your relationship a chance with yourself, and to know your twin, and pay attention to the red flags that's in yourself, your own intuitions, your own idiosyncrasies that are different. And you're like, obviously you're feeling now, divine masculine. Okay, so this, I don't know what I was going to pick this for. I didn't read it, but I'll just go ahead and show it to you guys. Judgment. See, a lot of people, this is your higher self, and really just showing you everything you've been through, past lives, understanding energy, and also reparenting your inner child. So next question is divine masculine, are you allowing your friends to help you and mend bridges, okay, mend things. So how are you letting them help you? The Nine of Swords, okay, it could be that you just, I would say, go home to mom and where you grew up. Go home and just really release. That's how you're letting them help you, releasing, I believe. I'm gonna go a little faster. It's already 25 minutes in and we haven't got much out. So the next one is overall. Okay, so what would help that release if you do what? What would help that release if you do the Hierophant? Wow, if you leave, if you divorce your marriage now or your commitments, if you just leave it, basically take it to the back in the barn and shoot it. It's just going to cause you so much pain, going to cause you to feel like no one's going to see you, feel like the beast, like Beauty and the Beast that keeps coming up, and the werewolf morphing into something new, and it's really scary, and you'd rather just be like, shoot me, just end it for me. But if you leave that situation, you're going to start to feel better. You're going to start to feel release. You're going to start to feel the Six of Pentacles. Wow, the Six of Pentacles came up already, so emphasis. You're going to start to remember your twin or another soulmate, another karmic, but I believe it's your twin. And it's because that person, it's like God telling you, you got the loan, you got the car, So it's just like, wow. I know the world is greasy and schemy, but you that's the reason why you want this judgment to be fair, and you know exactly where you've grown enough. A lot of twins are younger than their feminines, and they've needed a little bit more life experience, because if who would want to be the way the divine masculine is thinking, it's like, who would want to be with someone who's never had their heart broken or been in love? Because then that means either a divine masculine would have to be first heartbroken by divine feminine, or the vice versa. And it's just kind of like, time for her to grow anyway. Time for her to be herself, get her own grocery list standards going, her own harmony and things, and her own way of being alone herself. And that has to happen first. And that love for herself and that subtraction of everything else, Also, this is like he's understanding that the cups that are in front of him and in front of her are not right. He holds the real true cup for her loneliness cure, for her soul's desire cure. And we will get that if both are, woohoo, people are coming in. I can't see it. Oh, wow, too bright up there. But yeah, there was a plane, if we will both take off, do that launching, that hierophant judgment, that divorce, that leaving that commitment. Four of Cups also focusing on that perfect union, what we want, focusing on what we want to create, not what we don't want. The world that we want, not the world we don't want. The moon, see, like having that intuition upright in our mind and using that magic and going with the seasons and the moon, and understanding that we're led by that. As a twin, I'm a Cancer moon and my twin is a Cancer sun sign, so yeah, we're both led, going away from what you knew to be unfair and in your endeavors, like what you want. Both masculine and feminine have to leave in order to get all the good stuff. Stop being a greedy leprechaun in anything, in any sense. Be honest with yourself, even just yourself, please, so you can get what you deserve. And if you are, you will get what you deserve. The spiritual number, and it's a perfect wish card. All right, guys. Divine masculine, it's time to move. You need to cut it and move. Okay, this is a Three of Cups. Yeah, again, another repeater today. You really need to decide this love regarding three people. Okay, so what do you need to ask for, divine masculine? You need to ask for these addictions to leave and all these sorts of stuff. And if you do that, divine masculine, what will bring the Two of Cups, your perfect union? Wow, that will happen. I need some tea, getting a little croaky. It's so funny that I thought it was watermelon seeds right here. I thought someone was eating watermelon, but it turns out it's coming from here, from the tree. So these seeds, you guys, these seeds that we've been planting in our divine masculine and ourselves and our lives, they're literally falling out into, it's like spring, they're falling out into the earth so that they can be nourished by, chance, by probability of them landing on the ground and being another tree being born, just like this one. And this one was actually, it grew just like these little ones around it, and it got really thick, and it sprouted when I came home from the hospital when my son was born. So like, random tree just was born too that day, and now it's really strong 4 years later. So okay, that's great. Divine Masculine, if you cut out these limitations, also false beliefs, old constructs of what your life and a man and a wife should look like, you'll get the real deal. You'll get the true love, the twin flame. Ooh. Okay, so express your love, and I think that's the person you'll be able to fully express your love to. We'll do the next things you're gonna deal with today, Divine Masculine. My Divine Masculine, whoever is in the boat as well, so with me, and you're the judge of that. Don't get mad at me if it doesn't happen, to use your discernment is what I'm trying to say. So 8 of Stones, this is kind of, I think, like the 8 of Pentacles. Like, it still needs work, whatever it is. It's going to need work before the ending and the shamanic completion. It's going to be before the understanding. So you're going to need work, inner work, before you fully understand, I guess. Fully understand your romantic feelings that you're feeling, and why you feel like moving on. Wow. Okay. Woo. If I was any less grounded, I'd be crying right now. That's amazing. Okay. Spiritual mature number. Yeah, your romantic feelings and your feelings of moving on, you're going to be understanding them more. Like, it's all going to come to you. You're going to be crowned. That's why I'm wearing these little nails for the May Day. King crowning and queen crowning. So the king and queens are crowned. That's the twins too. Especially ones that are on the boat with these crazy changes. Timelines are ending, basically, and it's time to work and really to understand all this mystery, all this love. Okay, it's like a lot of Kundalini experiences with me. It's insane. Kundalini, I could help you with that if you are feeling contorted and doing weird energy stuff, if that's your purpose. Ace of Cups is about love, so that struck of intuition about being with your true love, I feel. And I'm about to be cut off.